Principal Sahab, to the distinguished people on the dais and the pretty lady sitting opposite who has organized all this. I am so grateful to Madam Bhagyashri, who spoke a lot about me. She spoke so much for a small man like this. This lecture would not have been successful or would not have been here but for the organizers. Principal sir, I am so grateful to you, and the placement officer sir, I am so ever grateful to you, and the organizers from Littoral Company or group of companies who gave me this chance to be here. The photographers, I am so grateful to you. Perhaps I will not fit in your camera because I am minuscule. Shall we start now? Please tell me what is the difference between travel and tourism? Why do we use these two words, travel and tourism? Please raise hand, and whosoever gives the right answer, I will give him 10 bucks. And whosoever gives the wrong answer, I will take 100 rupees from you. We have got the placement officer here. He will collect the money, and on the quiet we will do half-half. Right, sir? Yes, sir. Please, yes, madams. This side or that side, please give me the answer. What is the difference between travel and tourism? Yes, sir. Okay, any volunteers, please? Any volunteers?
Good morning, sir. My name is Sanjay Mudan.
Very good morning, sir.
There's a difference between travel and tourism. The travel is we're going to one place for our work or something. But tourism is we want to see the around places where we see the places differently in the new countries or new district or new state.
Very good, very good. Very good. What is your name, sir?
Sanjay Mudan.
Sanjay, very nice boy. Oh, God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Very good. You see, the travel, please now listen.
Sir.
Travel is when we go to any place with a predestined motive. That means if we choose the destination and if we go to that place to fulfill that urge of ours to a particular destination, it becomes travel. But if we go just with a purpose to research, to see the place, and on the way we see the museum, we interact with the people, try to see the culture, try different types of foods, then it is tourism. Right? So tourism is a wider perspective as compared to the travel part. Travel is a part of tourism, whereas tourism is wider than travel. Am I clear? But both of these offer a very wide canvas in terms of the job opportunities. As Principal Sahab said, it is not only the tour and travel or tour and tourism or travel alone which gives the job opportunities to the people who are associated with these two or they want the jobs in these two. When the travelers or the tours are arranged for a particular place or to a particular destination, the people around that area, they also become vendors, translators, guides, and they also gain. The folklore dancers, for entertainment purpose for the tour troupes, they also gain. So not only you get the jobs in the maritime industry or in the tour or travel agencies or the jobs associated with these, you also add to the country's, to the nation's income, to your family income, to the GDP, and you are associated with, through your investment in the education, you are now able to provide something to the vendors who cannot earn at their own because they are less educated. You are providing for their families, noble cause. Because of your tour and travel agencies or the people coming to your destinations arranged by you, they gain. The local people gain, as principals have said. Why do you do a job? I will tell you the basic principles, then we will come to the criminology department. Why do we do a job? And why the job is not available at the age of 9, only at the age of 15, 18 and after that? Because, number one, when we earn some money, we should be mature enough to earn and spend that money. If we do hard work to earn some money and we spend lavishly, please remember the young girls and boys here. If we spend today money on useless things, if we spend time and energy on useless things, tomorrow we will not have any energy or the money or the time left with us for the useful things. That is why we require a certain level of maturity to earn and then spend. Are you clear with this? And at the age of 18 or 20 or so, the psychologist, not one, so many psychologists, they found out that a certain level of maturity sets in at the age of 16 onwards. That is why the safe age for earning starts after that. And safer age for spending that earned money starts after 20. Today you are sitting very peacefully, spending without thinking because the parents give us the money. But tomorrow when you become the parents, you will think 10 times to give that 1 rupee to your child. Am I right? So that is the maturity level we require. That is why earning comes after learning. It is only the dictionary where the word earning comes first and learning comes later. But in practical life, learning comes first and earning comes later. Pleasure. Please remember the sentence which I am going to speak. Very powerful sentence. When we have pleasure, after the pain, it becomes more pleasant. We enjoy more. But if the pain follows the pleasure, it does not allow you to enjoy even a little bit. So always have the pleasure after the pain is over. Clear? Please, I will just try to remind you one very good instance. We are born to our parents, some in the hospital, some in the homes or houses Nani's, Dadi's house. Labor room. A lady gets the labor pain and then only the delivery takes place. The labor, what is the meaning of labor? Labor means hard work. When you do hard work, it is painful. Nobody wants to do hard work. It is very painful. Now you just ask this girl, what is your name? Dhana Rishi, you ask this girl, come here. Come here. You ask this girl, Dhana Rishi, face that side. Dhana Vashi. Do you ask her for how long she had been standing outside? When you were sitting in the AC hall, she was standing with the cane outside just to welcome me. Very kind of you, thank you. But it was painful or not? When I came, then you saluted and you laughed. Ah, beautiful. Now I have done my job. So, the pleasantness which comes after becomes more pleasant. When the mother undergoes the pain of delivery, she gives, please listen to this, she gives birth to the new life. So new things are born after lot of pain, lot of work, lot of labor. Principal Saab just mentioned the tour to Malaysia. Ask those students, how did they enjoy? Now they have got reminiscences, now they have got memories, but how did they bring that money? From where? That was painful. And not only the collection of that money amount, but also to part with that money, to spend that money. How many things they heard from the parents, oh, what is the use, why are you going, let us postpone it, etc., etc., etc. But once they have undergone this pain, now they are very happy that they have seen Malaysia, they have met people, they have learned about their culture, and the new vistas have opened. I did my defense studies MSc, then B.Ed, M.Ed, and when my son did graduation, my son and myself, we both together sat on the same benches and studied LLB. On the same benches, myself and my son, we appeared in the same exam. He was sitting behind me, right? And after that he did LLM, he did MBA, I did my Master Law, right? My daughter, she was doing MBA, I did MSc Counseling and Guidance. So whenever my children, I have got just 3 legal children. So don't ask me the next question, eh? Okay. So when they were studying, I used to study, and my wife's only job was to provide us milk and tea and coffee. And we all used to sit on the floor. When I did my MSc Defense Studies from Wellington College in Ooty, I did postgraduate from Madras University. It was 8-degree temperature in Ooty, and we used to sit on the floor and do the exercises, practical exercises. But today, I am reaping that harvest that I am postgraduate in defense strategy. So first is the pain, right? I got stuck in USA during COVID. I was there for 18 months. So how to spend time? I was in my daughter's house. I started reading books. Only 45 books I read. Opposite was Manhattan River. So I used to go there and started writing poems. I started writing articles on positive psychology. So American Association, Psychology Association, they called me and gave me free lifetime membership. I did about 15 mental health courses. In one of the courses, there was one girl, Sunita. I thought she is from Chennai. So I asked her, she tells me I am from Mauritius. I asked her, I said, are you a psychologist? She said, no. So she asked me, are you a psychologist? I said, yes. Sir, I want to do psychology. Would you be my guide? I said, yes. So her husband is a very big man in Mauritius. So she told the husband. The husband called me up. What happened after that? History. So I was called by the husband to deliver lectures, talks on mental health. I appeared on Mauritius TV 3 times. Why I am telling you all these stories? If you work, please mark this sentence. If you start bearing pain, if you are ready to see the pain in the next world, you will see a bright future little beyond that. Right? Don't be afraid of the pain. Be ready to bear the pain. Don't tell the God, oh God, why have you given me this? Tell the God, please give me strength to bear this pain. You will become stronger. Right? And you will have better avenues. I did all these 10, 12 degrees. I have to do still. I am doing now Jyotish. I am doing MA in Jyotish now, 11th one. And after that I am going to do sociology, 12th one. My children don't study, don't talk to me. My all 3 children are MBAs. They don't talk to me because they say, Daddy, you are illiterate, you are not MBA. So after that I have to do my MBA to talk to them. Okay. You are always young. Don't think. I am very famous with the retired naval officers. They will say, a young child of 75 has come. Okay. So never say you are old. And if somebody asks you, how old are you? Brush him up. Say, I am a young man of 98. Okay. Clear? So that is positive affirmations. Please send positive affirmations and the jobs will hanker after you. Why I am telling you all these stories? Please be prepared to have the pain. Don't pursue, don't run after the jobs. The jobs will run after you. Make yourself talented, make yourself capable. Tourism and travel have got many avenues. It is a wide umbrella. It will cover many things. As principals are already told you, tours, tour guides, learn some additional language. When the people are tired and they are going to sleep, you start moving another 2 steps. You become extra. Why people know Amitabh Bachchan? Because he is taller than the others. Right? Okay. I was asked to do recruitment in J&K when the terrorism was in the thick of the days. I was not allowed to fly in that rank. So I asked my boss, he said, you have to go, walk, crawl, go by rail, go by cycle, but you have to go. I was Deputy Director, Recruitment All India. So he said, my boy, you have to go. We are called my boys. So I rang up the Defence Secretary's office and got permission to fly. How did I have that courage? Because I could see the pain of going and I made my way. Please remember, if you are prepared to do hard work, God helps you to make the way. Right? tourism as criminal experts in tourism, maritime especially, have got lot many avenues. What can happen at sea? First one is piracy. Somalian waters are very, very famous for doing piracy. They come on board, they will climb with loaded guns, they will go to captain's cabin, they can hijack the ship, they will kidnap the captain and ask for ransom. Gulf of Aden, very famous for this. You must have read a few years back, Indian Navy stalled 2 ships there, Tabar, INS Tabar was there. And they had written permission of the Indian government to shoot at sight. They used to issue the warning, if you touch any Indian ship, we will fire and kill you. And that is how the Indian ships, maritime, transports, passenger ships, cargoes, fleet ships, and all trade with the Indian government, that was safe. Criminology experts, as you are going to become, you have to know the law. Which is the best law? All unmarried people should know the in-laws. Before you get married, the best law to know is the in-laws. Right? Can you define what is law? Who is the third year student here? Sir, they are second year or third years? Any last year or third year student, please stand up. Please remember, there is nothing known as wrong answer or the right answer. All answers are standard answers. 2 plus 2 is 4 because somebody said and we said yes. Okay, tomorrow Einstein comes back from the graveyard and says E is not equal to mc square, E is equal to m9 square. So we will start doing that. Right? What do you do on the road? You don't know the road, the destination you have to reach. You ask any vendor, he says go like this and turn right, then you come back here. Then you say, why couldn't you come straight? You are under guidance with somebody. Right? So he told you that way, you agreed to that. Today 2 plus 2 is 4 because we are told to be 4, that's all. 2 plus 2 is not 4. It is a standard answer, and when you write the answer, the teacher just puts that template on that and ticks either cross or yes. So there is nothing known as wrong or right answer. Please tell me, any third year student, what is the law? There is a basic question of the first day of criminology. Yes, madam. Very good girl. Very nice. God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, please listen to 2 sentences which will be useful for you. Number 1. Any law comes in force only after the event is over. Am I clear? You get in-laws only after you are married. After the event is over. The police cannot catch me until I hit somebody. When I murder somebody, then only the police puts me in the cell. The law comes in force only when Please tell me fast. When the event is over. Number 2. Not only the Indian laws. When you are joining the maritime industry, you have to know the international law. Now in maritime industry, we have got captain. Please listen to this. We have got the captain, let us say Indian. The chief engineer is Pakistani. The chief officer is Thai. The second mate is American. And there is a fight when you are crossing from Brazil, from Mexico to America. Which law will be applicable? Very tedious thing. So where do you come under? The international law. Number 2. In law, what do we see in criminology? We don't see the event. What do we see? We see the intention of that culprit. Am I right? Are you taught this? The intention is always seen. Jail should be made very rare. That means the criminology expert should know how to get the bail for the people and whom to send to the jail. I was just talking now to 1 or 2 people here and asked, what is 498? You study IPC. I have got the license of going to the courts. I have active pleader. I go to the court to fight the cases. My favorite was 138, negotiable instruments. Then I changed over to crime. I go to the High Court Bombay. Same court. You have to wear the same coat with the collar. But you cannot until you have the LLB license. So as a criminology expert, you should have the psychology part also, to read the people. There are certain ethics of an advocate. Adhere to them. Don't try to borrow money and take dates after dates. Don't squeeze the people. Wherever you get chance, help them. Maritime industry, go and take advice from Littoral. They have got experts where you can be employed. They are experts in employing in the maritime avenues. Ask them. Their website is available. How to deal with the pirates, how to deal with the narcotics at sea, what is the job of DRI, right? Where can you be helpful? How to confiscate and make a charge sheet. Wherever you find, we have got the expert people here from Littoral group of companies. Ask them. I will give you my number. I stay in Bombay. Anybody can give me a call after 7:30 in the evening. I am normally available. I give guidance, teach people without charging them. I teach tuitions without charging anyone, because somebody taught me and I am standing with suit and tie. Please remember that the society has given you, that is my motto. The society has given me, made me capable of standing and talking to you. We should be grateful to the God, we should be grateful to parents, we should be grateful to teachers, we should be grateful to anyone around who helped us, and be prepared to help others. If you know criminology and somebody asks you IPC 302, 303, please tell them. Who is a public officer? Article 10. What is Article 21? Where from the environmental law has come out. I am an environmentalist. Anybody, otherwise I will just add one word to your knowledge. Who, please listen to this, very useful for you. Who is called Green Judge in India? That judge who decided very many laws of environmental pollution. He is called Green Judge. But what is his name? Kripal Singh. He was the first judge who closed so many tanneries. Yamuna Link, Agra tanneries, Kanpur tanneries, Ganga pollution. There are 1431 villages on the banks of Ganges. He stopped the tanneries, and there were 300 people who were shunted out, who lost the jobs. The union said, these people have lost the job. The judge said, it is better to have 300 people starving rather than killing the people in 1431 villages. Right? So please remember such cases. Start reading the criminology journals. Start reading maritime history. Start reading your ethics. Very important. Whenever you pick up a book on psychology. Talk to the people like Dr. Balakrishnan sir, placement officer. He is MPhil in strategy. He is better qualified than me. So ask him the things. Right? Principal Sahab knows much more and accessible. Any job becomes charming when we have got 4 or 5 elements in that. It should be suitable to you. It should be accessible. It should be affordable. It should be very attractive. Right? So go for a job. Don't have only degree and start doing the job or start looking for the job. A degree certificate makes us eligible only to come to that gate and say, may I come in, sir? When you sit opposite and the people like me ask the questions, then we can read the nervousness on your faces. I interviewed till today, I am on the panel of selection with very many people. I am visiting psychologists with 8 universities. I go for selection of the people. I have interviewed only 6,000 people so far, and 258 people got selected in my hands. Only. All qualified educationally. Have you heard of how do you enter the armed forces? The lawyers enter the armed forces as judge advocates. You know how are you selected? We select you through service selection board, and service selection board gives you interview only for 5 days. Then it interviews for 5 days. Right? I have served only 3 years as a senior psychologist in Bangalore board, and looking at your faces we can find out who is telling lies, who will steal the job, who will steal the things from the office, who will take the pen for writing and put it here and go. Right? Oh, I forgot. If somebody catches, I forgot. Who will borrow the Hayat Regency towel? Okay. All these things get written on the faces. My humble request to everyone sitting here, please prepare in your time for the things to come. AI is coming in a very big way. Maritime is coming in a very big way. I was reading a newspaper, by 2030, some 130 crores jobs are going to be produced in 7 years in the maritime, travel, tourism. There is no dearth of the jobs for the person who is prepared to do the job, talented, right? As I was the PRO West Naval Command for Bombay and around 150 ships, I got 2 pictures shot. Amitabh Bachchan, I travelled in his car when he was in the car. I was with Prime Minister Indira Gandhi only for 45 minutes. With President of India, I painted a few paintings, I put up exhibition, President of India was there. You can do wonders. We have got lot of potential, explore yourself. Right? Guidance is available. You can approach me anytime. If I don't reply to you on the same day, I will do it next day, but I will definitely do it. Don't think that I have said something in this hall and I will not adhere to that. Clear? Start reading about piracy, start reading about narcotics, some smuggling at sea, the fights, the quarrels at sea, etc., etc. Clear? Any questions, please? Nothing? Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Lot of blessings, lot of best wishes for your days to come. Thank you.